daily horoscope analysis for Leo on March 18, 2025. As the cosmic energies align on this pivotal day, Leo finds themselves at an interesting crossroads. With the sun moving through the final days of Pisces before the equinox, there's a dreamy, reflective quality to your normally fiery nature. March 18th brings a particular intensity as the moon forms a trine with your ruling planet, the sun, creating an emotional harmony that feels both comforting and energizing. The morning begins with a surge of creative inspiration. Dreams from the previous night might linger, providing unusual but powerful ideas that deserve your attention. Keep a notebook handy, as these fleeting insights could prove valuable in the coming weeks. Your natural leadership abilities are heightened today, though they're expressing themselves with more subtlety than your typical Leo flair. This is actually to your advantage. Sometimes speaking softly while carrying your lion's confidence makes a more lasting impression. In your professional sphere, Mars is activating your 10th house of career and public reputation, lending extra drive to work-related matters. A project that's been stalled since late February suddenly finds new momentum. Colleagues are particularly receptive to your ideas today, making this an excellent time to present that bold proposal you've been refining. Your charisma is especially magnetic during afternoon meetings, though be mindful not to overshadow team members who have valuable contributions. The most effective leaders today will be those who amplify others while still maintaining their vision. Financially, Venus and Jupiter form a favorable aspect that brings unexpected opportunities. A past investment might show promising returns, or a conversation could lead to a lucrative connection. However, Neptune's influence suggests ensuring all details are crystal clear before signing any financial agreements. Double-check the fine print, especially regarding anything involving shared resources or partnerships. Your intuition about money matters is strong today. Trust that inner voice if something feels off. In matters of the heart, Leo's relationships take on a deeper, more meaningful quality. For those in committed partnerships, the day favors honest conversations about the future. If you've been holding back certain feelings or desires, the supportive astrological climate helps broach sensitive topics with grace and understanding. Mercury's position facilitates clear expression without the drama that sometimes accompanies your passionate declarations. Single Leos might find themselves drawn to someone intellectually stimulating rather than immediately visually appealing. Trust this evolution in your taste, as it signals personal growth. Your physical vitality shows strong potential, though the Piscean influence could make energy levels fluctuate more than usual. Morning exercise would serve you particularly well today, setting a positive tone and helping to ground that creative fire. Pay attention to your spine and heart. Traditional Leo vulnerability points through proper posture and stress management. Hydrotherapy or water-based activities provide exceptional rejuvenation under today's astral conditions. Socially, you're operating with particular charm and allure. Friends seek your companionship and counsel, appreciating your warmth and generosity. An acquaintance might transform into a more significant connection, revealing unexpected depth. Group activities planned for the evening carry special potential for meaningful interaction rather than superficial networking. Your natural ability to bring joy to gatherings is amplified, though you may find yourself craving deeper conversations rather than being the entertainment. On a spiritual level, this day marks a significant opportunity for Leo to connect with their higher purpose. The approaching equinox energy creates a window for powerful intention setting. Take time for reflection on how your individual light serves the collective good, a particularly important theme for Leos throughout 2025. Creative visualization practices are especially effective today, as the boundary between imagination and manifestation feels unusually permeable. Challenges today might emerge around sharing control or stepping back from center stage. Your natural desire to direct proceedings could clash with the day's requirement for collaboration and mutual vulnerability. Recognize when your need to protect your pride is actually preventing meaningful connection. Some criticisms that arise today, particularly from authority figures or family members, contain valuable kernels of truth beneath potentially triggering delivery. Your communication style requires careful modulation. While Mercury supports clear expression, its position suggests a tendency to speak with such conviction that others feel shut down rather than engaged. Practice the art of inquisitive leadership, asking powerful questions rather than always providing definitive answers. This approach will yield surprising insights from those who normally defer to your powerful presence. Domestic matters benefit from attention to detail today. A home issue that's been neglected could resurface, requiring immediate addressing to prevent further complications. The evening hours favor nesting activities and creating beauty in your personal space. Consider refreshing an area of your home that feels stagnant. Even small changes will have an outsized impact on your psychological well-being under today's astral influences. Creative projects receive cosmic blessing, particularly those involving performance, teaching, or mentoring others. Your ability to inspire reaches a peak during midday hours. If you've been developing an artistic endeavor or planning to share your knowledge, the universe supports bold action. Your authentic expression resonates with unusual clarity, cutting through cynicism and touching hearts. Regarding technology and communications, be vigilant about backups and clear agreements. Mercury's position suggests potential for misunderstandings in written form. Verbal conversations carry less risk of confusion today. If working on important documents or contracts, save frequently and consider delaying final submissions until tomorrow if possible. Your relationship with siblings or neighbors may require attention, as old patterns could resurface unexpectedly. Approach these interactions with the generosity and warmth that characterizes your finest Leo qualities. A small gesture of kind-hearted leadership can transform a potentially tense exchange into an opportunity for healing. Nutrition deserves particular focus today. Your body is especially responsive to what you consume, with inflammations either calmed or aggravated depending on your choices. Foods rich in antioxidants and heart-healthy nutrients provide optimal support. Hydration is even more important than usual, particularly if you're experiencing the mental fogginess that sometimes accompanies Pisces season. For Leo parents, children show heightened sensitivity to your mood today. Your natural playfulness combined with genuine presence creates magical moments of connection. This is an excellent day for creative projects done together, or for sharing skills and wisdom that build confidence in young ones. Your ability to make others feel special, a quintessential Leo gift, has particular impact on impressionable minds today. As the day concludes, take time to acknowledge your growth since this time last year. The fierce Leo pride that once needed external validation has matured into something more self-contained and genuine. Your light shines not to receive applause, but because luminosity is your essential nature. This evolution represents the highest expression of Leo energy, radiance that warms without consuming, that illuminates without blinding. Looking ahead, use tonight to set intentions for the coming equinox. The seeds planted now, particularly regarding how you share your gifts and wisdom with others, will find fertile ground. The final message of the stars for Leo today is to trust your inherent creativity while remaining open to the subtle guidance available when fierce certainty gives way to curious presence. In that balanced state, you'll find yourself both powerful and peaceful, truly the benevolent ruler of your realm. For Leo on March 18, 2025, the planetary positions create a fascinating cosmic landscape. The Sun, your ruling celestial body, sits in the dreamy waters of Pisces, activating your 8th house of transformation and shared resources. This placement encourages you to dive beneath surface appearances and explore deeper emotional truths. You may find yourself unusually intuitive today, picking up on subtle energies that normally escape your notice. With Saturn also in Pisces, there's a serious tone to these 8th house matters. You might be contemplating important decisions about joint finances, investments, or intimate relationships. Saturn demands structure and responsibility in areas where you typically prefer spontaneity. The moon transits through intense Scorpio today, forming a trine with your Leo energy, amplifying your emotional depth and psychological perception. This moon position activates your fourth house of home and foundations, possibly triggering important revelations about family dynamics or your emotional security needs. Jupiter in Gemini illuminates your 11th house of friendships and social networks, expanding your community connections and bringing fortunate opportunities through your social circle. You might receive valuable information or support from friends today that aids in your personal transformation. Mars in Aquarius directly opposes your Leo energy from your 7th house of partnerships, creating a dynamic tension in close relationships. This opposition can manifest as either stimulating debates with partners or as confrontations that ultimately lead to greater clarity. Venus glides through the compassionate waters of Pisces alongside the Sun, softening 8th house matters with her gentle touch. This placement favors emotional healing within intimate relationships and can bring unexpected financial benefits through others. Mercury, also in Pisces, brings intuitive communication patterns to shared resource discussions. Rather than approaching financial or intimate conversations logically, you'll benefit from speaking from the heart today. Pluto's transformative presence in Aquarius continues its long-term reshaping of your partnership sector, pushing you to eliminate outdated relationship patterns and embrace more authentic connections with others. Uranus in Taurus activates your 10th house of career and public reputation, potentially bringing sudden insights or opportunities in your professional life. This placement suggests that being flexible with your professional identity will serve you well today. Neptune in Aries stimulates your 9th house of expansion and higher learning, inspiring you to pursue knowledge that feeds your spiritual growth. The dreamy quality of Neptune combines with Aries' pioneering energy to ignite visionary thinking about your future path. The North Node in Pisces emphasizes that your evolutionary path involves developing comfort with emotional vulnerability and interdependence, qualities that may not come naturally to proud Leo. Today's specific alignment between the Sun and Neptune creates a mystical portal for creative inspiration and spiritual connection. Trust the visions and insights that come through, as they contain important guidance for your personal evolution. The ongoing trine between Jupiter in Gemini and Pluto in Aquarius activates a powerful air sign energy that supports intellectual breakthroughs and social transformations that will ultimately benefit your personal goals. The Scorpio moon's square to Venus in Pisces might create some emotional tension around intimacy or shared resources. Be mindful of projecting unspoken expectations onto others. This planetary weather invites you to balance your natural desire for recognition with a willingness to merge your energy with others in transformative ways. Today's celestial influences encourage you to use your legendary courage to face emotional depths rather than staying in the comfortable spotlight. The most significant aspect today is Saturn's conjunction with your ruler, the Sun, which may temporarily dampen your natural exuberance, but offers a chance to build lasting foundations for future growth. For Leo, on March 18, 2025, your communication landscape takes on a uniquely powerful dimension. With Mercury forming a sextile with your ruling planet, the Sun, your natural leadership qualities infuse your words with undeniable charisma. This planetary alignment amplifies your ability to command attention when you speak. People aren't just hearing your words, they're feeling them. There's a theatrical quality to your expression today that allows complex ideas to flow with dramatic flair. The moon in Gemini activates your 11th house of networks and social connections, creating perfect conditions for group discussions, social media engagement, and collaborative brainstorming. This Gemini moon brings versatility to how you express yourself, allowing you to adjust your communication style depending on who's in your audience. You'll find yourself particularly skilled at translating complicated concepts into accessible language today. Venus in Taurus forms a grounding influence in your 10th house of public reputation, giving your professional communications a reliable, steady quality that builds trust. Any presentations, important emails, or public statements made today carry an air of authority tempered with warmth, a powerful combination that typically eludes even the most seasoned communicators. However, Mars in Pisces creates a subtle tension with your natural style. While Leo prefers directness, this Mars placement encourages a more intuitive, indirect approach. You might find yourself communicating through stories, metaphors, or even nonverbal cues today more than usual. Pay attention to what remains unsaid in conversations. The subtext may contain more valuable information than what's explicitly expressed. Jupiter's position amplifies your natural theatrical flair, but Neptune's influence could blur boundaries between inspiration and exaggeration. Be mindful not to promise more than you can deliver through your communications today. Writing projects benefit enormously from today's energy. Creative blocks dissolve as ideas flow with unusual fluidity. If you've been struggling with writer's block or presentation preparation, today offers a breakthrough window. For Leos working in creative fields, this is an exceptionally productive day for pitching ideas, sharing artistic visions, or performing. Your throat chakra, the energy center associated with expression, is particularly activated today, creating a resonance in your voice that others find magnetic. This makes it an excellent day for podcasts, speeches, or important phone calls. A surprising aspect between Mercury and Uranus brings unexpected conversations that spark innovative thinking. Be open to exchanges with people outside your usual circle. A chance encounter could lead to an intellectual breakthrough or valuable connection. Social media posts made today have above-average potential to gain traction, especially those showcasing your authentic personality rather than carefully curated content. The digital realm responds particularly well to your energy signature today. For Leos in educational roles, your ability to convey complex information with enthusiasm peaks, making this an excellent day for teaching, training, or mentoring others. Creative writing flows especially well under today's astral conditions. The combination of Piscean intuition with your Leo expressiveness creates language that's both poetic and powerful. Your communication style today has a certain magnetism that draws others in. People lean forward when you speak, genuinely interested in what you have to share. This creates perfect conditions for difficult conversations that you may have been postponing. If you need to address sensitive topics or clear up misunderstandings, today's energy supports reconciliation through open expression. Pay attention to your breathing when speaking today. There's a tendency to rush through important points when excitement builds. Taking conscious breaths between thoughts will add powerful emphasis to your words and give others time to absorb your message. Your ruler, the Sun, forms an interesting aspect with Jupiter today, expanding your capacity for inspiring others through your words. Stories you tell now have a mythic quality that resonates deeply with listeners. This makes today excellent for motivational speaking, pep talks, or heart-to-heart conversations where you hope to uplift someone's spirits. Notice how your body naturally wants to emphasize your words today. Gestures come more naturally, adding dimension to your expression. For virtual communications, this translates to more engaging video calls and recordings where your presence transcends the digital medium. Colors that stimulate your throat chakra, blues and turquoises, can further enhance your expressive abilities today if incorporated into your clothing or environment. This subtle energy alignment supports clear, confident communication. The Leo-ruled fifth house connects with expression through creative channels today. Artistic Leos find their voice through their medium of choice, whether visual arts, music, or performance. Even non-artistic Leos benefit from incorporating creative elements into their communications today. Late evening brings a thoughtful quality to conversations as the moon shifts aspects, perfect for journaling or recording voice notes about ideas that have emerged throughout this expressive day. March 18, 2025 presents an intriguing financial landscape for Leo natives as the Sun in Pisces forms a challenging square to your 8th house of shared resources and investments. This creates a day of financial reflection and potential adjustment rather than bold new initiatives. The Moon in Capricorn activates your 6th house of work and daily routine, suggesting that financial gains today are more likely to come through diligence and attention to detail rather than speculative ventures. There's a practical energy encouraging you to review your financial systems and optimize your existing resources. Mercury's position in Pisces enhances your financial intuition, but may cloud clear analysis. Trust your gut, but verify with concrete data before making decisions. Venus in Aries brings energy to your 9th house of expansion and higher learning, potentially opening financial opportunities through education, publishing, or international connections. This placement suggests that investments in your own skills development could yield significant returns in the coming months. Mars in Gemini activates your 11th house of networks and long-term goals, indicating that collaborative financial ventures or money-making opportunities through your social connections could emerge today. Be particularly attentive to conversations with friends or associates who work in technology, communications, or community-oriented businesses. Jupiter, your financial prosperity planet, continues its transit through Gemini, expanding opportunities through intellectual property, communications, and short-distance travel investments. Today's specific aspect between Jupiter and the Moon creates a productivity window around midday that favors financial negotiations and contract reviews. Saturn's position continues to demand fiscal responsibility, particularly regarding joint resources or loans. Today is favorable for restructuring debt or creating more sustainable payment plans. Uranus in Taurus forms a trine to your sun sign, potentially bringing unexpected financial insights or innovative solutions to persistent money challenges. This aspect supports creative approaches to income generation, particularly through digital platforms or unconventional business models. Neptune's influence cautions against financial deception. Verify all information related to investments or business opportunities presented today, as there's a foggy quality to financial communications. Pluto's transformative energy impacts your work sector, suggesting that power dynamics in your workplace could influence your earning potential. Those Leos considering asking for a raise might want to wait for a more favorable aspect later in the week. The asteroid series makes a beneficial aspect to your financial sector, suggesting that nurturing projects or businesses related to self-care, wellness, or sustainable resources could prove particularly profitable. Your financial ruler, the Sun, suggests focusing on collaborative investments rather than solo ventures today. Joint business opportunities, especially those requiring both creative input and practical management, show particular promise. Financial timing favors patience. Today. Deals initiated now may require several adjustments before finalizing, but could ultimately prove more solid for the careful consideration. For Leo entrepreneurs, today highlights customer service and client relationship management as unexpected sources of revenue growth. Consider implementing loyalty programs or referral incentives. The day's numerological influence reinforces the theme of financial foundation building rather than aggressive expansion. Focus on strengthening your base rather than reaching for new heights today. Leos working in creative fields may find this a productive day for monetizing intellectual property or negotiating royalty agreements. The 4th house activation suggests real estate or home-based business opportunities could emerge as profitable avenues worth exploring. Family resources or inherited wisdom about money management may prove particularly valuable today. Consider conversations with older relatives about financial strategies that have served them well. The evening hours bring a shift as the Moon aspects Mercury, potentially delivering financial news or insights that provide clarity for decisions you'll need to make tomorrow. On March 18, 2025, Leo's fortunate areas shine with remarkable intensity as Jupiter continues its transit through your ninth house of expansion and higher learning. This powerful placement opens doors to opportunities involving travel, education, and philosophical growth. The universe is particularly supporting any efforts to expand your horizons, whether through formal education, spiritual exploration, or literal journeys to distant places. This is an exceptional day to apply for advanced studies, plan an international trip, or engage with cultural experiences that broaden your worldview. The ninth house represents not just physical travel, but journeys of the mind. So philosophical pursuits and exploring new belief systems could bring unexpected rewards and insights. Jupiter's benefic energy here suggests that taking intellectual risks will pay off handsomely. The Sun, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious sextile with Uranus in your career sector, creating a perfect storm of innovative opportunity. This aspect brings sudden flashes of inspiration related to your professional life and public image. Don't dismiss unconventional approaches today. They're likely to be your greatest asset. The area of publishing, media, and broadcasting also receives celestial favor. If you've been considering sharing your voice through these channels, the universe provides a supportive backdrop. Visionary projects begun today have an added measure of divine protection. Venus in Aries activates your 10th house of career and public recognition, suggesting that charm and social connections can lead to professional advancement. Your natural Leo charisma is amplified, making this an outstanding day to schedule important meetings, interviews, or presentations where your personality can shine. Leadership opportunities may appear unexpectedly. Be ready to step into roles that showcase your natural abilities to inspire and direct others. Another particularly fortunate area involves collaborative ventures and group enterprises. The moon in Gemini illuminates your 11th house of community, friendships, and collective endeavors, creating a flow of positive energy around team projects and social networks. Connections made today could evolve into meaningful long-term alliances that support your grandest ambitions. Technological endeavors and innovation receive special blessing, so launching digital projects or exploring cutting-edge concepts aligns perfectly with the day's energy. Your creative expression also receives cosmic endorsement, with Mercury forming a trine to your sign from fellow fire sign Aries. This placement enhances your ability to communicate your unique vision and artistic perspectives. For Leos in creative fields, inspiration flows abundantly, and your ideas are likely to find receptive audiences. Financial speculation shows promise today as well, with the 5th house of gambling and risk-taking receiving favorable aspects. While prudence is always advisable, calculated risks taken now, particularly in areas where you have expertise or special insight, may yield greater than expected returns. The day's energy especially supports investments in education, travel, publishing, and creative ventures, all ninth house domains currently blessed by Jupiter's expansive influence. Matters of the heart also benefit from today's celestial configuration. Single Leos might find fortunate encounters in educational settings, while those in relationships can deepen their bond through shared intellectual exploration or planning adventures together. Health matters related to circulation and vitality receive beneficial aspects, making this an excellent day to begin wellness routines that increase energy and enhance your natural Leo radiance. Physical activities that bring joy and self-expression, like dance, performance sports, or dramatic arts, align perfectly with the day's fortunate energies. Your powers of manifestation are heightened today, particularly when you align your intentions with authentic self-expression and expansive thinking. The combination of Jupiter's abundance with your solar rulership creates a powerful foundation for bringing your visions into reality. Remember that Leo's greatest fortune always comes when you lead with generosity and an open heart. Today, the universe rewards those qualities with particular abundance. Leo, your social landscape on March 18, 2025 shines with exceptional potential as Venus forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter, creating a magnetic aura around you. Today, you'll notice people gravitating toward your natural warmth and leadership qualities. The moon in Gemini activates your 11th house of social networks and community, making this an ideal day to expand your circle and strengthen existing bonds. You may receive unexpected invitations to gatherings where influential connections await. A surprising encounter with someone from your past could reignite a valuable friendship that brings mutual benefits. Mars in Aries energizes your 9th house, suggesting that connections with people from different cultural backgrounds or educational settings will prove particularly rewarding today. Consider accepting invitations to speak at community events or lead group activities, as your charisma is at a peak. Neptune's influence adds a touch of compassion to your interactions, allowing you to see beyond surface-level conversations and forge deeper connections. Social media platforms serve as powerful tools today. Your posts and communications will reach farther than usual and generate meaningful engagement. Professional networking bears particularly sweet fruit, with a casual conversation potentially opening doors to future collaborations. The Sun-Mercury conjunction in Pisces suggests that your intuition about people is especially sharp. Trust your gut when deciding which social invitations to accept or decline. Existing friendships benefit from your generous spirit today, though be mindful of one relationship that may require more authentic communication. A minor square between the Moon and Saturn suggests potential tension with an authority figure or older friend. Approach such interactions with diplomatic grace rather than Leo pride. Group projects thrive under your influence today, as your natural leadership style finds the perfect balance between directing others and valuing their input. For coupled Leos, consider hosting a small gathering that allows your partner to connect more deeply with your friends. Single Leos may find romantic potential through mutual connections or group activities rather than direct pursuit. Your social energy peaks in the afternoon hours, making this the optimal time for your most important interactions. A surprising conversation with a neighbor or sibling might introduce you to a valuable new connection within your local community. Remember that while your social charisma naturally draws attention, the most meaningful connections today will come from moments where you practice active listening. Physical activities with friends, perhaps a group fitness class, or outdoor adventure, create bonds stronger than conversation alone could establish. The day's planetary alignment especially favors reconciliation with anyone you've had misunderstandings with in recent weeks. By day's end, you'll likely have strengthened your position within your social circles and perhaps added one or two significant new connections to your network. As a Leo navigating March 18th, 2025, your natural leadership qualities will be heightened today, with Mars forming a beneficial trine to your Sun sign. This cosmic alignment creates an exceptional day to take charge of situations that have been lingering in uncertainty. Begin your morning by setting clear intentions. Write them down if possible, as Mercury's position in Pisces makes visualization particularly powerful for you today. The universe is offering you a unique opportunity to harness both your characteristic fire energy and the intuitive waters of Pisces. Balance these elements carefully. Your ruling planet, the Sun, currently transiting through Pisces' compassionate waters, is asking you to temper your natural boldness with sensitivity toward others. When communicating today, pause before speaking. The Moon in Capricorn forming a square to your sign means emotions may run deeper than they appear on the surface. This planetary position is ideal for self-reflection, particularly examining how your pride might sometimes prevent you from accepting valuable advice. Today's Venus-Jupiter configuration brings fortunate social connections, but only if you're willing to show vulnerability. Allow yourself to be genuinely seen rather than maintaining the perfect image you often project. Professionally, Neptune's influence suggests creative solutions will emerge if you resist forcing traditional approaches. Trust unusual ideas that come through intuition rather than logic. Your physical energy may fluctuate today, with Uranus forming an aspect to your vitality sector. Honor these rhythms rather than pushing through fatigue. Nutritionally, focus on heart-healthy foods as your cardiac region may be more sensitive under today's planetary positions. The evening hours bring a spiritual opening as the moon shifts position. Meditation or quiet contemplation will yield powerful insights about your life path. Pay particular attention to recurring symbols in your environment today. The universe is sending coded messages aligned specifically with your soul's current journey. If facing decisions, sleep on important matters rather than committing immediately. Tomorrow's Mercury aspect will bring mental clarity that you're lacking today. For relationships, practice listening twice as much as you speak, a challenge for your typically expressive nature, but one that will yield profound connection. Your generosity is one of your greatest gifts, but Saturn's current position cautions against giving beyond your means today. Instead, offer your presence rather than material assistance. Set boundaries around your creative energy. It's a finite resource today and requires protection. The color indigo will be particularly supportive of your energy field. Incorporate it into your clothing or environment if possible. Tonight before sleep, release expectations about tomorrow. Pluto's transformative energy is working behind the scenes in your life, orchestrating changes that require your surrender rather than control. Remember that your greatest strength today lies not in dominating circumstances, but in dancing with them. Daily horoscope analysis for Leo on March 18, 2025. As the cosmic energies align on this pivotal day, Leo finds themselves at an interesting crossroads.